Welcome to Shul.com. We are learning and reading from the LeYisrael Parshat Noach Yom Chamishi. It's the Halacha part of the Shulchan Aruch. He brings down the Ibn HaEzer. Siman Chaf Aleph and Chaf Bet 21 and 22. Aleph. Tzarich Adam lihitrachek mehanashim me'od me'od. A man should distance himself as much as he can from women. Me'od me'od, he says. V'asud likrotz beyado o beraglav. And you're not allowed to make gestures with your hands or with your feet to them to signal them, lidmoz be'enav, or with your eyes to make contact with them to signal them. Achat me'arayot, from one of the arayot. Ve'asud lischok iman. You can't just sit there and start laughing with women. Le'hakil l'rosho kenegda or le'habit b'yofya, or to look at her beauty. And lahabit means to glare and to put a strong glaze on it and a stare. But in Shualim Bishlom Isha Klal, we don't inquire about the welfare or ask about women at all. That's referring to married women for sure. And a man who hugs and kisses one of the ariyot, the women, that his heart doesn't have any attraction to him. Kegon achoto hagedula, his older sister, achot aviv, his aunt from his father. It's an ugly thing to do. Dvar isur, and it's also not permitted. Umaset tipshim, and it's also the way of stupid people. She'en kerevim la'irva kelal chutz me'av lebito ba'im libna, and goes the only type of male to female is obviously the man and wife, and the av to bito, the father to his daughter, and the mother to her son. Dalet. Asur le'tachet im irva. You're not allowed to be alone with one of the arayot, me'arayot. Ben zekina, whether she's old. Ben yalda, whether she's young. Shedavar ze gorim legalot irva. That action causes a gilui of the irva, of the nakedness. Chutz meha'em, except for the mother in bena, va'av in bito, the father and his daughter. Hey, David ubed dino. David HaMelech and his entire court. He restricted being alone with a single girl, even though there's not an erva. Even though, obviously it's not asur to be alone in a room. He made it asur and he added that. Vav. Whoever is alone with a woman that he's not allowed to be together with her, ben Yisraelit, ben Goya, whether she's a Jew or a Gentile, makin shenehem makat mardut, they would, at the time when the Beit Din had power, they would beat them in what's called makat mardut. Mardut is the lashings of the rabbis as opposed to malkut, which would be the lashing of the Torah. Machadizin alehem chutz me'eshet ish, and we announce it. That guy got beat up because he was with that girl. But the only time they don't say anything is if there's an issue of eshet ish, because we don't want that to get around, because obviously there wasn't an action done, it was just being alone. So that is the Halacha, the Shulchan Aruch, and Ora Hayim of how to behave around married women. It's something that's very important. That is Davar shebirumu shel alam. It's in the elevated heavens. Sometimes people are weak in it. And we were learning today that Bilam gave us a secret. She'elohim shel elu soneh zima, said that the God of the Jewish people doesn't like zima, and so a person has to be extra careful. It's not easy, but with that extra difficulty comes a better gain. Lefum sa'ara agra. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.